What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into my channel. My name is Kreepers and I'm here to talk today about the talents that have been changed. I'm only going to be talking about the talents because I've already tried to record this like 2 times, and every time that I try to talk about the cards that not a lot of people are even going to care about, it makes the video extra long. It's going to be like 40-50 minutes, and I honestly don't think that's actually a good thing. So I'm only going to be talking about the talents, which is the most significant thing, and we're going to go through the talents by visualizing them here on live servers at the same time that I'm talking about them, and actually tell you which is the things that are also going to be changing the base kits, okay? So for example, we're going to start off with Androxus. For 2.01, he's going to have his Defiance Fist. He's going to deal the same damage as the shots. He will be nerfed, and instead of 700 will be 520. The Dark Stalker will be removed. This legendary is going away, and I believe that the Cursed Thunder will now be the main talent that will start off when you unlock immediately the character. Okay, so again, I'm not going to talk about the cards, so if you want to see the cards, you're going to have to go in to the patch notes, which I'm going to leave the link in the description. But I'm also going to be playing with these characters, trying to see if it does a significant change or not. Okay, so let's talk about Ash now. Ash, her Third Dominance now has a 2 seconds stuns, pretty much like the Rally here, because Rally here is actually going away. So they took away the stuns from here and put it into her base kit, into her ultimate, which is really, really good. Okay, Rally here is going away, and her ultimate is going to be buffed. Now let's go into Barrack. Barrack boy here is going to have the hair trigger completely removed, so no more fast shooting for Barrack, unfortunately. Then we got Bomb King. Bomb King's talent that has been changed, it has been removed. It was actually Demolition, so no longer destroying shields and increased blast radius for the Grumpy Bomb. Then we have Buck. As for Buck, the talent that was removed, it was the Bucking Madness. This has been changed ever since it came in, I believe at least 2 times or something like that. So now it's actually going away. So that's it. And they changed the bouncing house. So instead of actually pushing people away from you, they're going to be jumping into the air when hitting near them. So it's better for actually to finish off targets. As for Cassie, Cassie has been nerfed. She has lost 100 of her HP. She's going to have 2,200. And they remove it to Just Breathe for her talents. So she's only going to have these 3 initially. That's actually pretty good as well. A lot of people were complaining with that. As for Dredge, this is more of a buff than anything else. The freebooter, which allowing you to pass through his portals as you being a teammate, now actually is going to be into his base kit at all times. People are going to be able to use the shortcuts without having to have this talent, and the talent is going away. So, very good. By the way, before I continue, the cards that have been removed are pretty much all car rise effects, wrecker effects, reveals, extra reveals that we didn't have, like the spyglass from Dredge himself, and CC reduction or even slow reductions cards. Okay, those are all removed. They've been replaced like with extra ammo or extra HP, or getting a shield when below 50%, or getting more heals when below 50%. That's pretty much it, okay? Or gaining ammo after activating certain things. They're pretty much the changes. But again, if you want to check them out, go into the website. I'm going to leave a link in the description. You're going to be able to see, if you want to see like a specific character or something, and you're going to be able to see what has changed. As for Drogo's, Worm Jets has been changed, so you're going to be able to stay longer in the sky, and the boosters are basically stronger, so you're going to be almost like Pharah from Overwatch. You're going to be able to hover in the air longer and more efficiently. And also they removed Reign of Terror. Okay, oh, they also removed the 200 HP from Drogo, so he's going to be easier to kill now. 2,200. Pretty much nerfed like Cassie. As for Eevee, they removed a talent that was allowing you to heal in the ice block, and instead made it actually a card. So one of the cards that had to be changed, they put it this effect there. You're going to be able to still do this while using one of the other talents, but just you have to sacrifice points on your loadout to actually have this. Of course, that was the talent that was removed, in case you didn't understand that part. As for Fernando, they removed the firing lance. The Dragon Fire Lance, I'm sorry, that was allowing you to shoot a long distance. This wasn't doing much, so they just took it away completely. And Scorch has been changed, so it doesn't deal initial extra damage on the fireball. What it does is the second hit with the same fireball is going to have that extra damage, and they increased it from 30% to 45%, and then it will increase and increase each target after that, of course. As for Furia, Furia has the talent of the double wings completely removed. This is something I thought that they were going to remove Exterminate or something like that, but hey, they removed the celerity. I thought this was the one should stay because it was allowing her to escape more, and this one just can be countered completely by resilience. But okay, doesn't matter. Then we're going into Croc. Croc had his Wraith removed. That was allowing him to become pretty much almost immortal for once each 60 seconds. So they took it away completely, okay? They increased the heals on the Spirit's Domain, and they reduced the extra healing on Totemic Ward, okay? So this, instead of 40%, now it will become 30%. As for Grover, this is actually a good sort of change. Grover now actually will have this 50% increased radius into his base kit, but this passive 100% extra is going completely away because Effluence is the talent that is going away. So we're going to remain with the other three. This one is going away, but you can have extra range for Blossom. The passive, of course, really good. As for Inara, they're going to take away the talent that has 3 extra damage after 3 shots. So this one is going completely away. As for Janos, they're removing the Celestial Touch because they're actually putting 5% maximum health on the immediate mark placement into the base kit. So having Rejuvenate with this is going to be extremely awesome. Then we also have Con having a lot of changes, actually. Firing Line is the one that it's going away. So no more CC granting to you and your allies, okay? So no more damage increase or any CC immunity, which somehow is going to be changing the way the con is used. It's no longer it's no longer going to be banned all the time, and his ultimate now requires skill. You need to aim to use it. You're not just going to be able to select randomly somebody and have that person trapped. You're going to have to aim for it, and you can use it at a longer range, and it does have more damage. It goes from 600 to 900. So for example, trying to do those challenges where you have to kill somebody like with the ultimate, it's going to be easier now because it's going to do more damage, but it's also going to be harder because you have to aim to get a target, okay? As for Kanessa had something removed, which was the suppression. This was allowing you to affect more people with the mines, of course, and deal extra damage, but now they put this on one of the cards because it was giving reveals or actually it was giving a card rise effect on people who were being affected by the mines. Now this one will be into that card, so you're still going to be able to target more people, but no more extra damage and no more card rise on the mines. Then we got Koga. Koga's abilities actually have been changed. Master of Arms have been completely removed, so no more RNG sort of thing here. I think it was Blood Reaper. Blood Reaper was completely changed. Instead, this is going to become the new Guillotine almost, where the ultimate is going to be charging faster for 15%, and you're going to be able to deal up to 100% of the target's health as damage over its duration. So imagine you have a Con and you have a Mate. They have different healths. So you're going to do different damage for each one of them, but you're going to be doing if they stay into the ultimate for their entire duration of the ultimate and their full health, they're going to 0. That's the amount of damage you're going to be dealing throughout the entire ultimate, okay? They also buffed a little bit. For example, Skewer is going to have 700 damage instead of just 600. The blades will be 650. They gave away 50% reduced time in and out of the blade, so you're going to be able to change that stance faster, and you're gonna have 10% extra speed on the projectiles off the blades. Okay, so we got that done. So for Lex, they changed it, this talent right here. They're gonna take it away completely. This one is going just completely away. This one's giving you extra damage after killing retribution targets. So they're taking it away, but the ultimate itself, they changed it. It no longer slows enemies above 65%, and it will now actually destroy shields. As for retribution, apparently now it's going to be global. I think that you're going to be able to select globally and not actually just the person with the highest kill streak or something like that. I believe that's it. I may be mistaken. Sorry about that. As for Leon, Death and Taxes is being removed completely. We already knew that. And they also change the precision. This talent will no longer be like this. This will stack up damage with consecutive shots and abilities. It will stack up to 60%. It will stack up from 2% each hit until 5 seconds. So what I'm trying to say is, imagine you hit shots consecutively on people. Each shot will give you a 2% extra damage buff, whether you're using abilities or normal shots. It will give you extra damage up to 16% for 5 seconds. So if you keep shooting, you're always going to have, at least hitting the shots, of course, you're always going to have that extra buff of damage. There's also a card that will now allow you to use Valor, will give you ammo back. So the fact that it was having this talent before, it's pretty much almost like that. It's going to be almost like that. Instead of being Grace, it will be with Valor. Then for May, they took away the Artful Dodger. The heals will go into her base kit, so 9 lives will actually now heal you for 400, but the CC immunity is completely gone. We're never going to have that back again. As for Makoa, they removed the Davy Jones locker. This was just a joke, pretty much. I don't even know why this is here. So it's going completely away. We're having that taken away. Then we got Mauled Dumbo. Mauled Dumbo is going to have Rip and the Gourd completely taken away. Some of the cards have been changed completely as well, which, again, you're going to have to check out the patch notes, or we're going to be trying to test them out on PDS, don't worry. As for Moji, they removed the Yumi. Yumi is going completely away. For Pip, they removed Mischief. A lot of people like this talent, but it's going completely away. I'm sorry for that. Then we also have Ruckus, which is going to be losing the talent that allows you to do more damage based on your missing health. So this one is going away as well. And Saris had a complete change into her base kit, where now instead of healing only one person, you're going to be able to heal other people around it, at least until 50 feet, pretty much like the Void Abides, but only up to 30% to the subsequential, hitting allies for the hit for the heals. So the main target will get 100% of the heals. The other ones around will only get up to 30%. It's still pretty good because Void Abides will now be part of the kit, and now you're going to be able to use Mortal Reach and actually heal long distances. And if there's somebody just hitting behind a wall, you can hit another person to heal that person in a chain reaction. It's going to be extremely awesome. Of course, Void Abides is completely gone now. Then we also have Shaoling having the reduce, the kind of resetting cooldowns of Planted completely removed. This talent is going away. Then as for Skye, she's probably one of the ones that had the most changes. Surprise Attack is going completely away, just to get that out there right now. Smoke and Daggers will no longer deal damage. Instead, it will actually heal you and your allies, pretty much like the Tooth from Moji. And then the smoke screen has been changed completely. Instead of actually blocking all enemy visions, because the enemies within the smoke bomb couldn't see their allies or enemies, instead of doing that, actually, now it will renew every single effect from heals, from speed, from the stealth that it applies on Skye. It will reapply it every 0.5 seconds. So you're going to be able to be inside of the smoke bomb, attack, and then come back to be invisible or even self-heal again every 0.5 seconds. So that's actually really good. They changed a lot of cards for her as well, by the way. And then we got Strix. Strix has been changed mainly on is unauthorized used. And the ambush card has been completely removed. Unauthorized use, instead of actually revealing people, it will no longer reveal anything whatsoever, not to you, not to your allies. There's no cards of extra reveals anymore. So if you want to reveal the team, you're going to have to use one of the other two talents, which will be Nocturnal or Crack Shot. And this one, what it will do, it was also they're going to increase the speed to 250. What it will do, it will allow you to deal extra damage with that flare to flank that's coming for you. Okay, so you're going to have some sort of a offense-defense kind of ability over there. So we got that done. Tallents has also been changed in 2 different ways. The damage reduction that Inner Strength was giving is going completely away, and Raging Demons is going completely away as well. But you're going to have a card that will allow you with 5 points to actually have this complete effect there. So it's going to be completely awesome. It's a talent that hasn't been completely removed. It's just going into his base loadout, which you can, increase or decrease, or just have half of it. Terminus has been fairly changed as well. Terminus, for example, now has a cooldown on his power siphon, a 3 seconds cooldown, so you're not going to be able to power siphon, like, just tap it. You're not going to be able to do that anymore. But we're going to have some new cards coming into his base kit that are going to allow you to get energy for the power siphon back. Okay? Even you even have a card that was going to allow you to get the Calamity Blasts back for each successful hit with the axe, the battle axe. Pretty good. The talent that it's going away, it is actually Seeding Rage, so you're not going to be able to attack faster anymore. Okay, so we got that done. If we go into Torvald, Torvald had the talent that increases the recharge duration by 1.5 seconds taken away. This one is going away. Okay, so goodbye. It was actually not doing anything there. Nobody was ever using that. You know, one or two people could actually use it, but not many. As for Tyra, this is going to her base kit, but nerfed. It's going 15% lifesteal into her base kit. You can still stack it up with Life Rip, and First Blood is completely gone. And Mercy Kill has been changed. Instead of dealing 35% of the target's max health, now has 3 nade charges. Okay, got that. As for Victor, they removed Firefight, so no more extra damage while hip firing. So, pretty good. And burst mode has been changed a little bit significantly, has been buffed, sort of nerfed, buffed, where the 3 shots are going to be firing faster, all at the same time almost. But there's going to be like a little extra time between the three burst shots every time that you want to hit it. But it's so little you're not even going to notice. As for Vivian, she had her talent to deal damage on shields completely removed, including even a card that was giving her extra health for the damage dealt to shields. It's going away. Then we got Willow. Willow here, for example, is going to have a Scorched Earth completely removed, so no more destroying shields in less than 2 seconds for using the Death Zone. As for Ying, they removed the talent that was allowing you basically to heal 2 people at the same time with the illusions, so this is going away. As for Xin, this is the last change of the day. Then had a lot of changes as well. Retaliation is going completely away, so you're not going to be able to counter multiple attacks anymore. You're only going to be able to counter 1 attack, and this time you're going to be able to counter projectile attacks. So you don't have to be close up to people to actually to counter the damage against that person. Now, if a Kanessa, for example, shoots you long range, as long as you're aiming at her, you're looking at her directly, that damage will be back to her. It's not the same damage though. Instead of 560, which is the initial, it's actually going to be 600. So you go. It also has its a little extra range, so you're going to be able to use it at long distances. So that's pretty much it for all talents. I didn't spoke of the cards, and yet I still recorded for a long time. This is gonna, if it was me talking about cards, trust me, this video would be so long. So if you do want to know about any card specifically, which cards change to your main or something like that, again, I'm going to leave a link in the description to the patch notes. You go there, go into the end of the list. They're going to be showing you and explaining you the cards that have been changed into what their new effects are, and so on. So that is all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on PDS. Until then, have a wonderful time and happy holidays for everybody. Bye-bye, guys. See you next time.